Welcome back, everybody. I am C-Money. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we're playing some Classic Fixed on, you guessed it, the Classic map, as is customary. This Brazil Blizzard, that is something for sure. The blue player almost certainly going to knock me out of there pretty early. He either has the choice to knock me out or knock orange out. It's going to be expensive, though. We have a lot of material in the upper right. Not a whole lot down here, but some interesting blizzards. The North America area, this is entirely a 1-point hold. So maybe funneling into here might be the strategy, but we don't want to aggravate anybody. Don't want to grind their gears too much. It looks like the purple player might have a play for Australia. Blue maybe also with a play for Australia. Orange also maybe with a play for Australia. A lot of people might fight over Australia. Europe is a 3-point hold, but you could really defend everything from the center. You know, if you get able to retaliate, Black might be playing for that. He's going to try to take his hit in North America on the red player. The players in our game, the red player Altair from Argentina in the first position, the black player Ernestine the Hammer from Spain in the second position, the blue player Wilbur the Gruff from the United States in the third position, the orange player Capped Your Dad from the United States in the fourth position, the purple player Elegant Legend from the United States in the fifth position, and finally myself, C-Money from the United States in the sixth position. Blue is going to play also a little bit in Europe, not going to reinforce anything down in Australia. We might actually have a play here to hold a bonus turn one in South America and make our way up. I think that's our best play, is to try to take the entire South and North American area. But obviously we have to be a little bit careful. We're going to get six on our first turn, so we should be able to clear this out and hold South America. But obviously all of this material up here I'm going to need to bring over as well. We've got quite a bit of it. I shouldn't really lose too much here. I haven't even been attacked yet. We do have orange trying to decide what he's going to do, and he's not going to strengthen anything down there either. It does look like orange is going to be likely joining purple in the battle for Australia. Let's see if purple tries to put something down here. And he does not. Purple is going for North America. I do not like that. He'll be fighting with likely with red over that. Maybe he's hoping that that gets moved out of the way. I'm not really sure. I don't understand this. Like, I think he's trying to signal to move it. Gonna take his takedown here. I don't like purple playing for North America. That's that makes me want to maybe play a little slower over here. I'm not going to take this bonus turn one. We are going to group up our stack here. I'm just going to leave that there. We're going to hope that blue takes his hit on orange, and we're not even going to play for that. We're just going to show purple that we mean business here. I'm going to take my take here. And then I'm going to end my attack phase, and I'm going to play like this. We're not going to go for the bonus yet. We kind of had to shift what we're going to do here, because I do believe if I took blue and orange out of here, that the purple player would likely just take this from me and hurt me. So red has an interesting decision to make, because I also think red is going to be a threat over here. This is a fixed cards game, mind you, not progressive, so the bonuses will have to be secured at some point. I have the advantage over purple in that my material is closer to North America collectively than his is. Obviously, it's looking as though the orange player might even slap through purple down here anyway. So the questions, black's position's likely just going to end up being Africa or Australia. And actually, this is interesting. It's not Australia, sorry, Africa or Europe. Europe and Africa are also a collective 1-point hold on Ukraine here, just like North America and South America are 1-point hold on either Alaska, Kamchatka, depending on where you end up. We're going to see what the purple player does here. He might even move his 3 out of the way to let me come in here. But if I get trapped behind, I don't really want to get trapped behind, right? Black might do some over-attacking here. And he continues hitting blue. Blue's kind of the player that... Blue and red are the 2 players that I don't really know what their goals are, right? Like, it seems like purple committing to this position in North America, which, again, I'm not sure why he did that. I think he actually had a play to put up a stand in Australia and bring his material in from behind. Instead, he's now playing in this weird position where I'm obviously not going to let him in. I'm hoping that blue makes my life easier by hitting orange down in here. I take the 5 on 2, just try to roll it, because otherwise you're going to lose this material eventually. But I kind of need to see what purple does, right? I don't want to get ahead of myself. Blue puts a little bit down here. This 8's likely going to come down. Red's got a lot of material that's going to need to get removed by somebody else. Blue does put material down here. It does not hit orange out of South America. So the moment that orange fully takes Australia, I do believe is the moment that we have to consider removing his presence in South America. We're playing a little bit of a dicey game here, though. So he's just going to take a take there. Does place stuff behind. And he's fully committing to sit in front of purple here. So purple's not getting that 5 out, which is good for me. He's going to shift it, I guess. Just going to use it as an attack piece. I'm not letting you move around here, fella. You're not going to enjoy really any of this. So I roll this. Yeah. Ooh, and that's a great roll. That is a very, very good roll for me. I didn't lose a single troop on that 7 on 3. Just how he drew it up. A little bit of luck there. Figured I might as well try it. And now we've got the purple player a little bit on the ropes here. Obviously, red still exists over here. He's playing multiple different positions. Hits orange. Opens orange back up to the north here. I think this is going to be red trying to follow in behind me, which I'm not super crazy about. But we kind of have to anticipate that the 5 from purple down here gets removed. So purple's really sitting only on about 19 troops right now. This 6 might not even make it all the way in. He should not have committed the 11 in here. I'm hoping that him and red kind of self-destruct. Obviously, I have this 5 of blue behind me that needs to get removed. I'm not going to work on removing that until I remove purple and red from above. If I can get this entire hold up here, I should have the game locked. It's a little bit of an eager and aggressive play, but the one issue here is that blue's likely not going to be able to hold Africa here from black. I'm hoping that red takes his next take on black here. I don't want any bit of black material up here. The problem is that blue's in this weird position where he's not committing to anything. And he actually just opened himself up to black. So if black wanted... Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. So I think orange might take Australia here. I don't... No, he's going to try to roll it. He's being very careful here not to let himself get too weak. I respect the way the orange player is playing. We do have Fergus here visiting once again. Back-to-back videos with a Fergus appearance. We love to see it. Putting his booty. Gotta go for the booty. Yeah, we've got... We have purple coming in behind us, which I'm, again, not very fond of. I am just going to sit... You know what? I'm not going to open that 14 up to me myself just yet. But we are going to continue. This will even give him, if he wants, it'll give him the way out. You can revise and resubmit your attempts here. If he's got a trade, he could potentially kill me, but I don't think he's going to do that. I don't like red's plays here. We're not playing progressive cards, brother. Trying to hold these various positions is very strange. And And red's actually being a nuisance here because this 10 is actually in the way of getting my stack here all the way in, all the way home free. So I'm not crazy about that. And black, I wonder if black just slaps red out of here. He's going to pull this in now, probably onto his 13 and lock blue's stack in here. I'm trying to give blue... Oh, he's going to let blue out. I respect it. I'm very surprised he's letting blue out. I am very surprised by that. Again, I don't take this bonus because I'm too worried about the purple player who is overcommitting to something he has no grounds to taking. At some point, you've got to realize that you're going to be getting on my nerves. I see what he's doing. He's got to see what I'm doing. I don't like red's presence over here either because I think that red is likely going to scoop up the spoils of war, meaning that if purple does decide to attack me, that is when red is going to strike. So at this point, because red won't let me get down home here, I might as well remove black from the... oh, you're on the keyboard, buddy. Sorry. I might as well remove black. Okay, so it does look like orange is finally going to commit to this. Maybe? No, he has not fully committed yet. So purple could actually take his takedown in Australia now, as to not waste additional troops. He's not going to do that. No, he is going to do that. Okay. I'm going to continue placing these here. I don't get purple. He's going to trade in before me, which is not... that's not great. Come on, give me a... Oh my god, we don't get a trade till 5. This could be... We actually could die here in a minute. Purple could completely sacrifice this game to try to kill me for my cards, which probably wouldn't be a terrible play, but if red's not on a trade and purple is here, red would trade in and likely kill him immediately after. Hoping that red hits me here almost as a barrier. No, he's going to hit purple, though. Any little bit of purple removed is good for me. But we don't have a dude. We don't have a trade. And I was really kind of banking on a trade here early on. But we're having trouble getting to that point. Now, if black trades, nobody has traded. I mean, this is a fixed cards game. And nobody... We've already got 2 people getting up to 5 cards without a trade. Oh my god, black fails that. Oh, blue might have a kill on black here. If blue has a trade, I think he's got a kill on black. Out of absolutely nowhere. So he removes red's presence in here, which will likely cause red to be active elsewhere. But if blue's got a 10 trade here, this would set him off of a kill. Oh, don't go fortifying in front of that 11. That would be very, very foolish. He does not. Do we see blue with a trade on 4? He does. It's an 8 trade. That's still worthy enough to kill the black player. I wonder if he tries to take it. Do we see some aggression here from blue? We've got the 24 stack coming down. He would be able to take all of this territory in here and set, and blue would be in the driver's seat. Oh my god, he's not going to take it. He doesn't take the kill on 5 cards. Oh, you got to take the kill on 5 cards. You'll be on 5 cards again the next turn. Or no, he'd be on 4 cards the next turn, but still. So we finally have orange removing the purple player down here. No trade yet. But purple is pretty weak. Pretty weak. Outside of his large stack here. Does he trade on 4? And if he does he come and hit me? Which I don't... I think that would just feed my kill to red. Don't think that would be very intelligent. It's got to decide what to do, though. The trade will put him above me in troops. It will set him if he kills me. But I don't think I'm the right player to kill. Now, red, if he trades and kills red, red is actually considerably weaker than me. And on 5 cards, it's 1 extra card. An unfortunate thing here could be if purple bots out. Although I think that's more unfortunate for red than it is for me. Red's not pointed at me either. So if purple bots here, I actually think I take this. But I got to see the confirmed bottage. Because this will likely split and not be able to break me here on the next turn. Is he a bot? Or is he just skipping his turn? So he doesn't skip his turn, right? Or it skips his turn, but he's not registered as bot yet. So I'm not going to make a foolish play here of taking this bonus. We're just going to take one more card. Set, and we get our dude. So we got a 10 trade here on the next turn. Purple might even not have a set, but we're going to wait to see if he bots. I would have taken this, but I didn't want to run the risk. Now, Red's got a set, right? Yeah, only a 4 set. That stinks. That's not great. Is he going to commit it all in here? Does commit it all in here. It's blue on his external position. Now, blue could remove red from over here and put red in a very bad spot next to me. He points that. He blocks me, actually. He doesn't even point it towards me. I'm not going to hit this. Maybe he's banking on purple hitting. I don't know why he moved that off. He's not letting my 5 come in. Now, purple bots. Again, maybe... If purple bots, there might be a kill lined up for red. Black now stuck behind blue. Could potentially get card blocked here. If blue removes red from in here, which would be very aggressive. I think blue's going to take this bonus, which is bold. Maybe he plays it slow and just leaves that there. I would fortify something over here, force black to have to use more to hit you. Orange sitting behind, this could be bad, or actually orange sitting behind blue over here with 5 and a trade. Could force us to put in too much of an investment. I would like to see if purple bots out, though. Him not taking a card on the last turn, though, did seem promising, but it also wasn't a bot, right? The bots will auto-trade, so... 31 bomb on orange here. Hits blue, does it just sit tight? Pull your 3 from Indonesia out. Don't give red a free attack on you. Smart play by orange. Orange is very strong early on here. Do we see the purple player play the game? We do. He's going to play the game, but he doesn't have a trade. So now we have our trade, and we actually have it on Quebec. Which picks us up an extra troop there. Once again, I am not going to commit to this. Yeah, I'm not. I could have killed purple here, but I think red would just mess me up. And I'm not going to commit to this kill just yet. We're going to take one more card. We get another artillery. So we're on artillery, horse, artillery right now. We're starving for dudes today, everybody. I'm keeping this stack strong. I'm not even trying to hold a kill guard on blue or orange. I'm kind of hoping that blue takes his next hit on orange. You're going to lose this material anyway. I'm not really sure why he's holding this down here still. Meanwhile, black is going to start gaining more than blue per turn in the back here, and might even be on a trade soon. So we know purple's on a trade. That's part of the reason why I didn't want to bust through this. Because, like, it's possible that purple with the trade kills red on 4 cards. Which would I think would maybe be worthwhile if he can protect himself from me. But, you know, you get your trade, you have enough to kill over here. You obviously have enough to kill here. Maybe, if not just removing somebody from the game. It's not a good play, but it's certainly something I can see these players doing. Mind you, we do have rank restrictions on this game. Whoever set up the game, I don't know who the host of the lobby was, I do not remember, but intermediate to Grandmaster is our rank restrictions here. You see alliances, fog, and portals off, blizzards on. Now, we're roughly 19-20 minutes into the video, and it's, I feel, a great time to say that if you guys are enjoying the content on my channel, I would greatly appreciate hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button. The support has been phenomenal on the channel as of late, and I greatly appreciate everything that you guys do in terms of supporting the channel. So I'll run through my whole shtick again at the end of the video, obviously, but just wanted to throw that in here as we're waiting to see what these other players do. Orange going to play over here with a little external position in Japan. Now, it'd actually be great if he hit up in Kamchatka and blocked that off. We now lost Mongolia, so we don't have that extra little added boost. But I get this play, pull your stack in, and Orange is in a healthy position to do well in this game. Purple gets a 4 trade. Definitely does not have the legs to hurt me here. I really wish he would get this material out of my face. I'm going to have to play for my next trade even. Because then I'm not going to get that until 5. Because I do not trust this player. The moment I take this bonus, he's going to come in here and he's going to slap me. I almost need him to take his hit on this. Red's hitting me over there. These two won't hit each other. Like, guys, South America's not that tasty. I've fully committed all these troops down here. That's like, what do I do? Did he just trade in? He did not. Must have traded in back-to-back trades on the previous turn. Yep. Yeah, he had back-to-back trades. That is lucky. I have not had that luck. I'm going to likely end up with a horse trade probably on the next turn here. Now, if Purple finds a way to bring this in here, it honestly might get to a point where if he's on 4 or 5 cards, I just slap him. I just kill him. Because, although if I kill him, blue and orange, they come feast on this area over here. Oh, blue bot out would be interesting. Blue's taking a very long time to play his turn. That would spell trouble for red. Maybe even some trouble for orange. Could potentially result in an orange card block if too much splitting occurs. So purple did not bot, but did skip a turn. Blue, on the other hand, not playing the game really here. Could have taken Europe. This is actually a little bit bad for me because it might commit material in Peru. It does not, fortunately. That is a bot from the blue player, however. Orange, probably going to keep taking on red here, maybe up in Siberia. I don't know why you're committing extra troops there. That makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, you'd leave that as a 4. I mean, maybe he's worried it gets removed, but then you just attack off of India. And the problem is blue's bot, and on its next turn, it's going to do some goofy stuff. So, purple coming in behind here. Not very fond of that. I'm a little bit card blocked. Purple's on 4 cards. We double set. Let's see what happens with this. I would double set with a kill. Why not? Sat there on my doorstep for too long, man. It was annoying. Central America, Kamchatka. We'll do Central America and Kamchatka, actually. We will get both of them. Do I hit red? No, I don't really think that's worth it. We'll go get ready to take this. We got a horse trade. Maybe I'll take that one too. Why not? We'll see. But honestly, not much of a loss for me. It was really ended up being a loss of cards. I was on 39 before, I think. Red trades. I was worried this was going to happen. This is part of the reason why I wanted him out of my business. So he trades, but he's got to decide what he wants to do with it. He's not in a great position. I'm going to take this and then probably fortify up to Central America after I take it. Puts 5 up there. 28 here. Probably going to take a lot of ground in North America. Hit me here. This is not a smart play. That's not your best play, pal. He might be able to kill me on the next turn if he's aggressive enough. I think, yeah, I've got this trade, though. So I use the trade. I take this out. I fortify in front of him. And that should be okay to flush him out here. I don't know why he's committing to this, but I went for the potentially risky play on the purple player, but I saw, double set. I could end up with some bad sets, but I had horses and I had artillery. So figured it wasn't the worst play. And now orange is actually boxed out completely from hitting us with his large stack because of this. And red should actually keep it that way. I don't like that red removed me there because now my only takes are actually down here, which I think he's trying to force. He's trying to force me to take my cards down here. But I think that's okay. I've got the 3 here. I'll have another 3 in Greenland. It's just extra stuff he's got to deal with. If he's got a trade on 3, I might die. Certainly a possibility. We will slider this on blue. Is blue back? Blue is back, actually. But not in a great position with orange in front of him and black behind him. And might be botting out again. So it's just added troops. And now if it puts it behind me, again, I'm not going to be crazy about that. I wish the player would just play the game, because this actually could have an effect on the outcome depending on how aggressive the red player plays here. Now, if I can survive the next turn after removing this position down here, of course, if orange fortifies behind me, that would be very, very bad for me, and he might do it too. That's the problem. I could see him starting to place troops back here just to force us to self-destruct each other. I'm hoping he doesn't do that. So blue doesn't bot, but doesn't also really play the game here. Orange gets the 8 trade, also landed 2 on Siam. How much of this does he place up here? I'd love it if he started just blasting. So I started blasting the red player here. I'd love it. Just roll the 12 on 12, dude. That'd be so funny. Oh, he doesn't do it. But he might be, he's actually positioning himself to do something there. It does look like. We are going to take the horse trade. I do think it's the right decision. And I am going to take this bonus as well with some slidering. Ideally, I don't lose too much. Lose 3. I think I should be okay losing 3. And lose 3 there as well. That is not great. If this player has a trade on 3, I likely die. But if he doesn't have a trade on 3, then we are in a good position to take North America very, very soon. Now, the issue here, I can actually afford to skip a couple turns while I bolster this stack, just getting more than red per turn. Red should maybe consider, I don't know, going elsewhere. I gave him the opportunity several times. I tried to give purple the opportunity to leave when I kept fortifying my stack in a position that was stronger than his. Red does trade here, a 6 trade. Is he going to place that right in front of me? He does. He's going to roll the 39 on 37, 37 on 39, and ruin both of our games. He does not do that. Is he leaving? He is leaving. Okay. So he is leaving. If not for a turn. Interesting. I'm fine with that. I'm worried he might fortify back, right? So I'm not going to take all of this because it would be very, very easy for him to just turn around and hurt me. Now, the benefit here is now he's poised to hit orange. I think if I was in the position that red was just in, I don't think I leave. I don't think I leave because I think the red player at least knows this much and is smart enough to know this much that if I hit him, we both die to orange. Orange is on 3 cards. Orange has a bonus. He's got a 12 watching us. If I hit you and try to kill you and fail, which I obviously won't kill him, I would just hit him. Orange scoops up the spoils of that. Now, blue has to have bought it officially, right? No, he's still just existing and not playing the game. Very strange. Orange likely points this away from red's big stack, I have to imagine. But yeah, we do not open up red here in the slightest, right? If I open up that big stack, I'm kind of signing a death warrant for myself. So what we are going to do is we're going to keep our big stack pointed to make a play if we need to. But we are going to pull these troops in. And we're still going to hold our fortification here. We do have 2 artillery now, 1 on Quebec, which is something we own. I don't really want to lock myself, though. This is where it becomes difficult, right? Is if red stops pointing that at me fully, if he hits something, like if he hits and sits, he doesn't fortify back to Kamchatka. All right, now we take North America now. We get a turn of him not being pointed at us, a turn of orange not being unlocked to hitting me. It should get us enough strength, even just for a turn, enough strength to really swing the tides of this game. And I think, if I understand this correctly, I think what we're seeing from the red player here, mind you, orange could actually unlock red into hitting us. So maybe I wait a turn. Because a logical play would be orange unlocks Kamchatka and red comes in and maybe even sacks both of our games. I don't think he's going to do that, though. I'm going to bank on the red player being trustworthy enough where he just kind of sits and exists and I allow him to live, essentially, is what that boils down to. If orange opens him, he might be able to decimate me. I don't know if I want to take the risk of orange opening him and him coming in and retaliating. I think we both die if that happens. I think maybe I wait for the trade. Here's the issue: is orange now has access to open him at any time. So I think I take the risk. Well, the benefit actually is that orange. Here's the benefit. Here's why I'm going to do it. Orange goes before me and after red. So I have time to react to what the orange player does. I have time to react to what the orange player does before red gets to capitalize on it. So if, for example, orange does open this red up, which I don't think he should do, and he doesn't. So now I have a full turn to react to both what red and orange do here after my move. So my move is the obvious move, which is take all of this and fortify up. Got a horse. We don't have a full trade, but I'm getting 12, so that's 4 troops plus both bonuses is an extra 7. I should be getting 11 troops on my next turn. Which should ideally make me pretty unstoppable here. And red maybe continues moving away, or he sits in front of me. No, he doesn't even sit in front of me. He's going to kill blue. I think red knows that the writing might be on the wall for him, and maybe he goes for blue here. Maybe he goes for orange. He did open up an orange path to hit me. I don't like that. That's the one thing I didn't factor in, is I don't have time to react to what red does in relation to orange. Orange could, on a trade income, kill me. It would probably kill him, too. I think... Man, this could be really smart. This could be really smart social gaming by red. I trust red by leaving. I trust him leaving. He trusts me not hitting him. I've got a turn where I'm a bit weaker than orange. Orange sees that I'm holding this, and if he doesn't break me now... No, black, buddy, don't throw in the towel yet, dude. This game is not over. Don't leave. You can't leave. It's entirely dependent on what orange does in this play. I think the longevity of this game and how this game ends up playing out is entirely dependent on what orange does on this very turn. Orange will be getting 5 troops. Orange will be getting whatever his trade is worth. He has a 51 stack that is open to me. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4 lower than it is now when it gets to me. And he's got the 11 that he can always fortify in. He might be giving up Australia, but by making that play, he gets the 10. Puts 2 there. The rest on his stack. What does he do? I think, does he lock himself off? He locks himself off. We don't hit that. We do not hit that. That was the wrong play, in my opinion, by the orange player. I think orange could have killed me I think he could have killed me and gotten out of this game scot-free. I honestly think he could have killed me and gotten out of this game scot-free without issue. He can still hit me. If red opens him up here on Irkutsk or Yakutsk, he still has a turn where he can maybe hit me. Did I get a dude? I did not get a dude. Red doesn't open him up. All right. I think we've got this one, everybody. I think I managed to finagle a successful position here where somehow this is probably the intermediate of both orange and red showing. But we have a little bit of a barrier here. We'll be strong enough on the next turn. I think I hit Japan here as to not open up either Yakutsk, Irkutsk, or Mongolia so that the big stack can't hit me. And then I just play slow. I'm getting so much more than everybody else. I just play slow. That is the key to winning this game, is I do not get overly aggressive because of my positioning. There is not a player in the game right now with better positioning than me. The only downside to this, and this is why I have to play slow, is if any of these players get it in their heads where they have to slap the crap out of me, which is what orange might do if it comes into a dire situation. It is what red might do if he gets positioning to cut back through himself, which he very well might. I've got to be careful. I have to be very, very careful. I cannot blunder this game away. I have to make sure that I don't. I'm knocking on wood, everybody. I got to make sure that I don't. But the 1 point America's hold, I somehow have finagled this so far. I'm getting 11 a turn. I don't know why orange keeps placing on this external stack, but he is likely going to hit Siberia here, which actually... This might, again, red might be opening him up to me. Not if he fortifies back, though. It's not as simple of an opening. And I don't care if orange hits me here in Japan, right? Like, I don't really care if he hits me there. And we've got a horse trade. I can deal with a horse trade. Kamchatka as well. We'll get an extra 2 on our capital spot. So he is going to open... No, he actually... Unless he double attacks here, it doesn't even open orange again. So, the more that red does this, the better it is for us. But again, we got to be careful. I feel bad for the black player as well, because black's kind of doing what I'm doing, except he won't even hit blue. Blue's not even a bot, but he won't take a card. And blue's not botting out. He's just letting the turns run out. I'm actually going to report this player for stalling. Because that's not cool. You're wasting. I mean, it's only 60 seconds, but every single turn, around round 14, he's probably been botted for almost 10 turns now. Like, come on, man. You've probably wasted a good 10 minutes of everybody's life, which is like a quarter of this game. So. Alrighty. Got a 66 stack up here. Orange is still stronger than us. We'll see how long that lasts. We have surpassed black on the strength scale, and we will be reaching orange on this next turn most likely. Puts 5 down here. It's just going to attack with his 13, likely hit me on Japan. Yep, doesn't even... Oh, see, it's interesting that he's not opening up red stack, because red stack is likely what has the ability to make a play here. Now, I don't think it's in my best interest to... I'm not going to open him up. I can skip. There's no reason that I can't skip. Right? Like I'm not going to open up orange to me. Now, red might, but this way I keep myself stronger. Red trades. Does he hit blue? Does he hit orange? He's going to go up here. Puts all of it up there. pulls out. So he has opened orange up to us, and orange is on a trade. Orange could kill us. He'd throw his game if he did. He'd also throw mine. I'm not being overly aggressive. Now this is the one downside to skipping on that turn is it does make it gives red the opportunity to open me. But now orange either unlocks or completely locks his bonus stack here by coming off, or he places additional troops up here. And we'll be able to see it happen in real time, right? We'll know what he's doing. And he's also going to... This the issue is that if he attacks me, red just... Like, red lurking here is... The leverage of... I'm hoping orange is smart enough to see this. The leverage of it is very good for me because I've got an 85 stack hitting here. And even if he hits it with the 12 first and then the 70... Even if he kills me on 2 cards, like it's only 2 cards, right? So he trades in and he's only got the 2 cards. This might end up being 80, kills me, and then red just sweeps all of us out. Blue's not playing the game. So black doesn't really have a way out. We're in a weird position here. But yeah, the blue player not botting, but repeatedly letting his turns run out is... some petty bad manners if I've ever seen them. Alright, where do we see this placed? If it drops on the cap, we're also going to actually... I say the cap like we're playing capitals. He only gets 4. Does it all go up here? The rest on this stack. I mean, that to me says that he's going to hit. Yeah, he hits to the side. So he actually gives me an attack spot here. 2 attack spots on himself, even. He shifts to the side there. I don't want to remove red. I don't want to necessarily remove red's attack here. I'm just going to hit Japan again. Because I almost like this way, if he's open to the big stack again. I don't know. We're living life a little bit on the edge here. I almost hope he hits India. He won't hit India. He wants to keep opening up orange's stack to me. Because if he does that, there's at least a threat on me. There's at least a threat on me if he does that. Black's going to keep card skipping. I'm not really sure why. And now we sit here in purgatory as we await the blue player's turn to skip again. So what did we get on our last card? We got a dude. So if we can get a horse, that would be delightful. We're 7 troops ahead of orange right now. We're getting 6 more than him a turn off of troop count. I'm 1 territory shy from the 15 to get an additional troop. But, you know, you lose Japan, you lose that perk. I respect Orange. One thing Orange has done very well in this game is he has not locked this Siam stack, which early on was like a little strange why he wasn't just attacking off of India into like Afghanistan, up into Ural, etc. before Red moved into Asia. But now I actually respect what he's doing. I think it's pretty smart because it always gives him an attacking path if he needs it. Now, blue still with no botting here is very, very strange. It feels like we killed purple ages ago. He does put everything there. Attacks with the 17 back to the right. No, actually attacks down. So this way he leaves himself facing me. Still, that's a continually smart play by this player, in my opinion. At 15 now. I doubt we keep that. But this way we're actually getting... Orange actually can't weasel this stack in here to hit me harder. I mean, could still win like an 87 on 104. It's certainly possible. Yeah, he still don't... Unless he hit here, he doesn't have room to weasel. We've got a trade. Alberta, Greenland, Quebec. And obviously, I don't want to close my stack off either. But I don't have the pressure of needing to take cards. Other people are playing behind me. This might just be a very lengthy game of attrition where I simply build up and outlast the other players. Blue obviously getting the least because he's not taking cards because he's not in the game. This player might end up being the death of me because I simply don't want to sit here waiting for... Like, we're 3 more turns since the last turn I mentioned it. So that's 3 full minutes that this player has wasted of our lives in this video. I do apologize for that. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Because typically, I don't know, maybe it's the thing with like the phone app or something. Maybe he's playing on a phone. I'm not sure, but I play on desktop, obviously. And if you don't play your whole turn, typically it will like alert you, like stay in game, like I'm still here, inactivity, etc. All right, Alberta, Greenland, Quebec. We're not going to trade in Quebec right away because we have this. We'll trade in the South Africa one. So do we want Alberta or do we want Greenland? It doesn't really matter. We'll do Alberta. Why not? He's pointing that at me. This was my concern, right? That was my concern. I don't think he's got, even with the trade he's about to have, I simply don't think he has enough to get through me anymore. Red takes over to the right there. So he pointed the 17's pointed at me for a very obvious reason. Because I think he would try to bring the 84 up and hit me with both, but I don't even know that it's going to be enough now. I really do not. Kind of just planning to play this slow. I think the black player likely ends up getting second place in this game. But it'll get to a point where I can probably hold. Like if I do take out red and orange and blue's not playing, like just hold this entire map from Ukraine. That would certainly be. I've got the 1 point hold for Asia, Australia, North America, and South America. Now, is black botting out? That would be interesting. Because that, I don't think we got automated bot out behavior. So if black botted out here, something would actually happen. Unlike what has been happening. No. Oh, blacks apparently they're both apparently still here. I don't really know what's going on. See, here's the problem is if orange does slap me, red gets the spoils of this, wins the game. I have like a chance to recover. But realistically, probably not. Like, if he fails the attack. Oh, I hope he doesn't do that. That would be so frustrating. I can't believe... taking out... It's been a very long time, but taking out that purple player earlier in this game, that felt pretty good. Especially with the double set off of it and having full trades on both sets with the added territory bonus. Oh, that was peachy. That was delightful. And blue's still here, still botting. So we get the trade here. What's his trade going to be? He waited until 5 to use it. It is a full 10. Is he going to hit my 3 here? 27 up here now. Puts 5 down here. So he is going to hit my 3. Now, if I can get strong enough... If I can get strong enough, it actually might be in my best interest to hit this 25. But I need to have a considerable troop lead before I do that. On orange. A considerable troop lead on orange before I do that. Because it would force him to unlock this stack. Now, why are you hitting me? Why aren't you hitting orange? Is that hitting me below? That's not even hitting me below 15. love black reinforcing his borders and just not hitting anything. Just fortifying. The blue player is this awkward buffer. Hopefully this game doesn't get too long. Like, it's not even a stalemate. It's just neither of these players wants to lose. Like, red, just do everybody a favor and kill blue and call it a day. Or black for that matter. Like, black, do everyone a favor, kill blue, call it a day. Like, we're just getting tired, man. Just getting tired. So maybe after a couple turns and a next full trade, maybe that's when I remove this big stack up here. So the problem is like I force the big stack to come off with red sitting here, at least to cover like the India one covers China, and then he's stuck behind it. But if I hit it too hard, red comes in, or I hit it too hard, orange's big stack comes up. This is 3. He's gonna put an extra 2 up here. I'm not very fond of that. But now he's locked his big stack out. This is gonna get red to hit him on this next turn. We're working very slowly here, everybody. Let's try this approach. I want red to just skip a card for 1 turn. I don't think he'll do it. Just keep it there. Don't. Yes, red! Yes! Oh, the red player, man. The red player understood the assignment. The red player understood the assignment. I left 30 here because I think if he has a trade or whatever and he does try to roll that instead of locking in front of himself, I mean, that hurts him way more than it hurts me. And now I've got another set. We've got Kamchatka again. Quebec or Northwest Territory. Doesn't really matter which one of those I trade in. Black is doing his weird, like, not committing to the draft portion of this one. Oh, thank you. Red, I don't know who you are. Altair. Dude, if you ever end up watching this video, even if I lose, even if I somehow end up losing this game, you, my good friend, you are a lad. The laddest of the lads. I probably could have put a little bit more here, but I was worried that red was going to break this up. So, like, if he does want to put a bunch here, great. The alternative is if he took personal offense to red doing that and wants to go kill red, also great. But again, like, I don't need the cards. I'm getting 6 more than everybody else a turn. I guess 5 more than black. How dare I forget. I would love somebody to hit blue at some point. Like, if black gets strong enough and just wants to wipe blue clean off the floor to save everybody time. I've probably said that like 4 times now, but that would be delightful. All right, we'll see what orange does here. Might have a trade on 4. It's got the 5. It's actually certainly possible that the trade that comes in hits red here. 10 trade. That's 26. Wow. And now he's going to point it back at red. Yeah, he points it at red now. I just lost 26. I mean, like, I lost 30, but also I'm stronger. So, do I don't know that I really care. Now we gotta see what red does here. Does red roll this? I mean, red still has the attack on India. He could also open here. I think red's thinking about it. I mean, so here's the one confusion I have with red. Red seems like probably an expert level player. Seems pretty smart, honestly, with his ability to assess situations. My one bit of confusion here, the piece I don't understand, is he hasn't hit India, and maybe he's worried that's going to be like a card block on him at some point. But he hasn't hit India, and I guess I'm just a little confused by it because this stack is already open to you. I mean, I guess maybe the idea is he's still trying to hope that orange blocks himself here, which is entirely plausible. On our next trade, I think that's maybe when we take this out. I'm still a little worried. With the orange player. And I think that's part of the reason why red's sitting here on Afghanistan is he's hoping I commit to this. But if I commit to this, I'm worried that orange just comes up and drills into me and sacks both of our games. So maybe the next turn I pull the 15 back in, and then the following turn, if we've got a trade. I don't know why black's letting all the time run out too now. That's getting a little annoying. It's like everybody's just trying to tire each other out, which is just not a very sportsman-like way to play this game. Oh my god, blue's fully botted! Finally! Alright, we gotta play passive now because this bot is gonna make massive amounts of damage happen, and I'm not ready for that, so... Like, this 48 might just clip through red on the next turn. Red's got to pull that 12 in, like, 100%. I'm not taking the risk of being the target of the bot. Orange can have another take here, man. I'm not... We're not doing that. Oh my god, it's fully botted. That took so long, man. Although, does red commit to the... Doesn't commit to the removal. Does pull everything in, though. So now blue will come out, and blue might get in the way of orange or potentially hurt orange. 104 on red. That is pretty beefy. Pretty beefy, if I do say so myself. Oh, black breaks. Black breaks the bot. This is a bad play from black, in my opinion. Because if black commits to the removal of blue in here, does he pull the 93 up? He pulls the 93 up. Or some of it. Is he going to commit to this? Because the blue bot, he's going to split down here. I like the split a little bit better. The question is it a bonus breaking bot or is it a bonus taking bot? He's got to be careful with a split here. He doesn't even get it off. Yeah, he doesn't get it off. So if it is a bonus breaking bot, that is going to beeline right for his stuff. And black is essentially a non-factor here. We might be able to bait orange into locking himself away. Interesting that doesn't place it on the full stack. Okay. Oh, is it? It has split. It is split. So red could make a bold move here and try to kill blue and hope orange doesn't come hurt him. Orange now locks himself completely behind me once again. So we have one more turn of safety from orange. Which is perfectly fine. I'm making myself as imposing as possible before I even consider removing that. Now, if red got weaker, if red weakened himself, that is when I would consider striking striking orange. But red is such a careful player that I don't think that's in my best interest. Not much is going to happen here until blue dies, I think, because the issue here is that black isn't strong enough to like contend. So once black gets his Ukraine position, it's going to basically be between me and him, and actually his position becomes better. So maybe that's what red is holding out for, is the hopes that black actually manages to take Europe and Africa, and then that orange or that black and I do something to each other. But I'm almost hoping that blue does enough to... Oh, wow. Yeah, I was hoping blue does enough to black to weaken him to justify a position where red actually ends up having a weak black that he goes in and scoops up. Can't do that until we really lock orange behind a barricade here. Red's not facing me. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Red hopefully understands the assignment here. And let's see if orange throws his game into me. I might have gone a little early on that. He very well might throw his game into me. And red likely wins in that case. But we will find out very, very soon if orange is even willing to lock his stack up here. Because if he's not, then red and I have a nice little trading spot where we can both take cards. He's got to be careful here. And with your break, you got to split this 92 now. Or is he going to keep going? Is he going to kill him? Doesn't kill him, but holds up here. This will likely force blue out to the right now. Which is actually bad because that might end up unlocking orange. Kind of foils our plans here. Orange has a trade, hopefully not a very good one. He's 50 or 47 behind me right now. He's going to split out to the right. Yeah, now black gets positioning out there. Red and I can at least take off each other here in a minute. Now, what does orange do? I honestly think orange might not even attack here. He might just leave it. Might just skip. Oh, he comes out. Wow. And he stops. So the big stack is locked. He locks the big stack. Now, the problem here is that red might also try to lock my big stack. The problem, red has a position here where he can actually not unlock orange and still take. Or he can just kill blue. I don't know what red's in a weird spot with the blue 18 here. Not sure what he's going to try to do. He's stronger than black, but only by a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna opt for this. He's gonna hit me. And we're just gonna have a nice little trading zone until orange inevitably removes that and forces red to unlock him. So here's the issue, right? Is black's gonna get this. This is worth what? That's worth 3. This is worth 5. Mine's only worth 5 and 2. Although more territories, so we might end up actually be getting the same amount. If he gets 3 more territories, he'll be on 12 though, so we do have to be careful with that. I'm a bit worried that blue is going to unlock, that the blue bot is going to unlock orange again. Not that it like really impacts me that much. Does it pull the 18 back in? It does not. I wonder if he hits the 2 here. No, it's the 1 up there. I obviously do not hit the 2. I do apologize how long this game is taking, everybody. It's a horse. We still do not have another artillery. I kind of thought that once I gained this position, the dominoes would fall a little bit faster, but red didn't really sack into anybody. And orange is one of the most passive players I've ever played against. So red takes his trade. Now has to decide where to draft. Places this all up here. I don't know why he committed all of that there. That's a weird play from red. I don't like that at all. That's gonna draw the attention, I think, of black can take and split here. Like that's what he should do. Split it now. Don't just go back. But, come on, man. But this 18 might be attracted to this 13 now. Like, I see what red's trying to do. He's trying to block me as well. But I'm getting so much more than him per turn that, like, the difference between me and him is that I don't have to. I'm not greedy like orange, where I felt I had to take the card. And now orange is just going to take on me. Or on red here. Like, I can afford to card skip, dude. How much is this? Might as well just take it and win it, right? And now we have a full trade. Rolled a 13 on 13 and I only lost 6. That's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. He tried to block me. I don't know why he did that. He tried to force me to take here so that I wouldn't be getting cards either, but that's just not how this works. Now, if red bots here... Oh, he doesn't. Come on, man. He's going to hit blue. Now he unlocks orange's stack. Wow. But there's still no real way out there if he's sitting there. I would love to see one of them just get tired and hit each other. But I now can't kill red because he's unlocked. This is going to get into a weird position where black gets too strong. And that's probably going to happen pretty soon. Or like right now. That's happening right now. This 86 is going to pull up and now black's going to be getting more than me per turn. Interesting. Not a lot of real estate here. This was the one thing that had me concerned. It was not a guaranteed win if black got that position. Which the blue player botting out or skipping so many turns and then botting out, which honestly felt maybe almost a little cheaty. bot's going to be a problem, isn't it? What does orange do? I mean, the logical thing says place 3 troops on Mongolia and hit me in Japan. An orange bot out would be very, very interesting. Would hopefully end up... Oh, it doesn't bot. Just takes a while to trade in. I wonder if he goes for a kill on... No, he is going to hit Japan. That there. Alright, I mean, whatever. Three there. That was the cheapest one. We only lost 2. It's kind of nice. Now, red doesn't have a very cheap card. I would love to see the red player just hit black. Like, just try to take black out of the game and hope that orange doesn't come kill him right after. Like, dude, I will literally Venmo you $10. I'm kidding. I don't know who this player is. But it would be kind of nice if he, like, maybe he had a trade in and then he just slapped. Because I actually think you wouldn't lose a whole lot from this. He might just go and kill the bot for the 2 cards. Or open up orange's 10. I have no idea. He might not even take a card here. Oh, he did it! He did the funny! The game is over! It's literally over. The game is over. It is over. Red did the funny. He did the funniest thing imaginable. Oh my god. Oh my god. Orange is going to go kill red and black, and then I'm going to kill orange, and then we'll let blue get second. No, I'm not going to let blue get second. I will most definitely kill blue. Fear not, friends. I will most definitely kill the blue player before I kill orange. I feel bad for red, because if he didn't sit here, he might not die. But he's definitely going to die. Like, oh, there's no way orange lets him live here, right? If orange lets him live, I'm killing orange outright. Just straight up. No thought about it. Orange should secure himself second place right now. If he knows what is the right play to do, he will kill blue, he will kill red, he will kill black, he will die to me. So he kills red first. That sucks. Red deserved better than that. He deserved better than 5th place. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna lose if you, like, he's gonna trade in here. He'll go kill black. Right? Oh, he's so slow. Black might not even die by the time this turn's over. He's not as slow as we thought, but yeah, he'll kill black. He'll set in off of this. I mean, he's weaker than he was when the turn started, so he was at about 150, I think, before. Yeah, I mean, red really, I feel a little bit bad for red. He opted to not let this game go on any longer. If I had to guess ranks of the players in the game, I think I'd give orange. Orange seems either like an expert who... That set him in. I don't know why. Alright, well, that's not facing me, so... Whatever. Let's... good game. Let's just end this, this bad boy. I'm gonna go... We're gonna go down here first. I'll have the decency to kill blue first. I think I'd give orange expert. He may be he might be only like intermediate, but I don't really know why it matters. Was I on Siberia? Oh, I wasn't even on Siberia. Good game. Red, I think I would give either an intermediate or expert as well. Tried to stick with it. Unfortunately, did not. I just ended it at the end. Black played so passive. I wouldn't give Black any higher than intermediate, but he could be a good player just trying to play for placement and failed. Purple no more than intermediate. Tried to weasel his way into a position that he didn't deserve, and then I think the other player Blue intermediate as well. Let's see what we've got here. Purple's a master. Everyone was intermediate, so I'm not surprised by that. They seemed smart, but maybe a couple mistakes here and there. I played a relatively mistake-free game, a bit risky in the early game, especially with the kill on Purple. But man, that Purple player, dude, I mean, he must have seen the same thing I did, but he got a little bit ahead of himself. But that's the game. It's a lengthy classic fixed game, but I felt like we got through the hump there. We made some smart plays. Certainly a game of attrition and just building ourselves nice and strong and taking home that win. I think the writing was on the wall once Red gave us that North American play. Although Black managed to gain the Europe and Africa bonus and could have gotten pretty strong off of that as well. So you never know. Shout out to the Red player for helping us quite a bit with the win, because without them, I don't know that it would have been so clear cut. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. The algorithm really loves it. It loves your help. Much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so you don't want to miss those. And we're almost at 500 subscribers. I think we're like 20 away right now. So hitting that and helping me get that to that milestone would be much appreciated. Comment down below what you thought about this one. I love reading all of the comments that you guys send. If you want to catch a video that YouTube recommends for you, right here above my head, the subscribe button in the upper right hand corner. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.